Imagine a world at war, but not just on the battlefield. A world where men marched off with rifles, and women stepped forward with silent strength, changing history in ways never written in textbooks. You've heard of the trenches, of bravery, of gunfire, of mud-soaked soldiers. But what about the ones left behind? The women? The silent warriors who didn't wear uniforms but carried nations on their shoulders? This is their story. When World War I erupted in 1914, millions of men were called to the front lines. But someone had to keep the world running. In villages, cities, and countrysides, women stepped into roles they were told they could never do. And they did them brilliantly. In Britain, France, and across Europe, women became factory workers, producing weapons and ammunition, often with bare hands. Their skin turned yellow from TNT exposure. They were nicknamed the Canary Girls. No medals, no recognition, but they kept the war machine alive. Meanwhile, in hospitals near the front, volunteer nurses worked 20-hour shifts. No protection, no rank, just courage. Women like Edith Cavell, a British nurse, helped both Allied and enemy soldiers. She paid with her life, executed by the Germans. But her legacy lit a fire across nations. And then there were the code breakers, the telegram girls, the women farmers. They drove trucks, ran railroads, delivered mail, and raised children alone while fearing telegrams that started with, "We regret to inform you." Midway through the war, the cracks in old traditions began to show. Newspapers started showing images of women in trousers, with grease on their hands, smoke on their faces, but pride in their eyes. If you've made it this far, it means you care about the real stories, the hidden ones. So if this touched you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment. What other forgotten heroes do you want us to talk about? Your support helps us uncover more lost stories. Back to the war. When the guns finally fell silent in 1918, the women were expected to return to normal. Back to aprons, silence, and forgotten sacrifices. But something had changed. Forever. Their work during the war fueled the women's suffrage movement across the globe. In Britain, women over 30 gained the right to vote in 1918. In the US, the 19th Amendment followed just 2 years later. These were not just mothers, sisters, or wives. They were warriors in their own right. And though their names may not fill history books, their fingerprints are all over the freedoms we enjoy today. Because behind every battlefront, there's a home front. And the heroes there? They just wore different uniforms.